Okay. Well, here we are again. Just make some minor adjustments. I swear, I got something stuck in my finger. I was cleaning the bathroom. I think I might have gotten it out, actually. No, it's still there. I'll worry about it later. Because we're going to get started in like 2 minutes. 4:37. Get started. Okay, 4:37. Let's do this. Yep, that's the one. You know, it's the funniest thing. I've been staring at that opening screen for, what is it, like 11 streams now? Just today, as I was booting the stream up, did I realize that the screen where it has continue and online mode and all that other stuff, just today only did I realize that that's actually a picture of the empty lot. I don't know how it took me so long to figure that out, or why it took me so long to figure that out, but it did, and now I feel very silly because I never even would have recognized it if it wasn't for taking a good hard look at it. I didn't know where that was, but apparently now I do. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Yakuza 0, the stream edition, as I struggle to get the spit out of my mouth. I just took a drink of water, man. It's supposed to go down my throat, not come back up. Last time, we had a bad day with Kiryu. He was hunted by everybody in Kamurocho. But then we switched back over to Majima, and we found out that he could not go through with the hit that he was hired to do on that Makoto lady. So she's in a warehouse now, hiding, ideally safe and sound, and today we have to go back and see what she's up to. But before we do that, I think we should go check on the Dragon and Tiger, because we haven't been back there in a little while. We also have to go check on our buddy in the park here and see what this is all about. That's probably the Thug trainer, if I had to guess, because this is the Slugger trainer, and the Breaker trainer's over here. So we'll probably go check out all of the trainers, basically, and then we will move from there and see where we're going and what we're up to next. Down here. In this direction, past Sega High-Tech Land. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm trying desperately not to bump into you. Okay. So, I don't know if I even have enough to do anything else with Slugger. I guess I can look. I do have access to Mastery 3, 4, and 5, so I suppose I could go do something with them if I really wanted to. Which is the rate the heat drops over time. All out hit takes full advantage of the baseball bat's design. Triangle after circle, break guard, and enemy third heat bar. I need that, and I need that, like, as soon as possible. Okay, we need to go get a little bit of money together then, so I can get that, because that would be ideal. And then we gotta start buying some stuff with this, too. That explains, okay. That explains why I'm not really able to do any heat actions with Breaker, because I haven't really bought into the tree all that much. Okay. I'm wondering why it's not really working out for me, and I've just found out it's because I don't really have access to a whole lot. Alright, let's see what Fei Hu can teach us about weapons today. Tanfas and nunchaku. Okay, sure. I'm as healthy as I can get right now. Look, you saw the notification for the stream. You're just about to start over E7. Oh. Well, don't let me keep you if that's what you want to do, Rockin' Fun, but I do appreciate you dropping by. How you doing today? We are back with Majima. Learning some more weaponry. So I don't think I'll ever use these weapons, but it's the thing. Yeah, that's a little weird. Normally people use 2 Tanfas. I guess, yeah, it is more portable if you only adapt 1. Easier to conceal, I guess. Okay. Not much of a stick if you're using an aluminum baseball bat there, Majima, but okay. We should avoid using our more powerful... I still don't know what he means by that. I get the feeling it means he's going to block anything of mine that isn't, like, you know... that isn't just a standard attack, but we'll see what he's got. Oh, okay. So he can just break my guard then, huh? I'm gonna need a couple of attempts at this to see what he's up to. Yeah, I think he can break my guard on some of those. That's interesting. Are you gonna track me all the way across, Fei Hu, or what? There's a lot of wind up on these things, though. That's the only trouble. Ah! Back up, Majima. Back up, back up! Gotta be kidding me. Not used to Slugger anymore. Okay. I need to not get stuck on things. As you can see, I have a bit of a new style with how I'm doing this, and that is, what the fuck is going on with my camera? There is, the new style is run away from everything, that he's going to do to me and then come back. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with my camera. It's having a big ol' aneurysm, and I'm not a fan. But basically, if I wait and listen for him to go "Hiya!" or do his little ki thing, I can run in and usually get a hit or two off on him. Because he's still in the middle of an animation, you see. And that will allow me to do things. Or I could just keep doing this. This works too. I so wish I had a dodge roll, though. Dodge roll would be so nice. Come get some! It's like putting up a shield at the schoolyard. Yeah. Back up, Majima, back up. Okay, that works. Yeah, he can totally break my guard in some of those cases. Alright, interesting. And if I keep hitting walls, because he won't get away from them, then I'll be in worse shape. There we go. Got him on the first go. Not bad. It's okay, you already started over E7. 2 days ago on max difficulty, took you 30 minutes to beat the first out. Oh, nice. I wouldn't even know. I don't know what we're going to do when we play, because East Origin is on the suggestions list now. Todd suggested it. I don't even know what difficulty I'm going to play that on. I would assume normal since it's my first East game ever, but I don't know. Does the game have efficient dash or dash roll to beat the first boss? Okay, I see. That's what you meant. I wish it had an efficient dash or dash roll. Like the stance that I'm training with him in is better at guarding, but as you could see from some of the combos that he had there, he could actually break my guard and then he could keep hitting me, so I didn't want to do that. I figured a run away and then run back in when he was vulnerable would be a better strategy, rather than just exchanging and guarding. Because my guard is not infallible, as you could see. But yeah, GG, we got him on the first run. I do need to go to the restaurant to get some health back, but other than that, it's fine. So that's what you were doing. You were bashing your way through my guard. Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes sense. See, I actually like Tonfa's, like, when we did some karate stuff, like I did, the style was Chun-Kuk-Do, and this is back when I was, like, in my teenage years. We had some training with weapons. You really didn't get your hands on the good stuff, like the weapon training and everything, until you were a black belt, and I never quite made it to black belt. I was, like, the closest you could get without being a black belt. But the next test that was not going to cost me $2,000 to travel to was like 2 years after I got that belt. So I tried to keep myself going with it, but it was the same thing every single day. And I finally, at one point, I just said, I'm done. I can't keep doing this. I regret that decision. I should have finished it up, even if it took me a couple of years. But, you know, hindsight's 20/20. In any case, tonfas were one of the things that you could train with when you were a black belt, and we received some limited looks at like tonfa training, because the black belts would train in some of the seminars and the sparring training things. So, and I really like tonfas. It's like he says, they're very intuitive to use because it's just an extension of your arm, really, and you hold it in your fist against your arm like that. You can really hurt yourself if you like bounce it off of something, but other than that, it's really it's pretty good. I like tonfas. They're one of my favorite types of weapons. I usually I'm a pacifist. I don't like fighting in real life, but I will, you know, I've trained myself to defend myself in case I need to, but I try to avoid it if possible. But I still know a little bit about weapons from my karate days. So, right, of course. So I will keep that in mind. I should see if they have any new weapons that I can purchase, actually. That are better than the crappy bat that I have, so. You haven't played Origin, so you can't say for sure, but I think it's pretty good since it borrowed one of the best gameplays of the series from the 3 and 6 era. Ah, okay, gotcha. Well, we'll see how... Where are you going, Majima? Where are you going? We're going this way, man. Every second we spend out here is time that we can allow Mr. Shakedown to catch us, so let's not.
Still avoiding spoilers, but here. Take these totally random bits. Enjoy!
Kira, thank you again for the 200 bits. I appreciate those. Every little bit I get will help with that $100 in 12 months thing that I have to get before I get paid out, so I appreciate it. Wow, these fill you way up. I have enough money for pretty much everything, so... Can't say I've had a lot of crab in my life, unfortunately. I did have the opportunity one time when I was in college. We got these vouchers for this bed and breakfast that's right near the college itself. And the place has this restaurant outside the bed and breakfast, like it's in a separate room from the bed and breakfast. Highest end restaurant I have ever been to in my life. It cost like $100 a person to order food and stuff at that place, and oh my god, but their food was phenomenally good. Oh my lord. And I had crab cakes as my appetizer when I was there, and oh my god, like it's I'm surprised I haven't asked for crab more since then, but Jesus were they good. Oh my god, I've never tasted something so melt in my mouth delectable that's also protein. Like, jeez, it was so good. Lots of references in both bosses and OST for remixes, so don't know if it's the best one to start the series. You can start series with almost every game, so... Akira is being nice, yes, and I really appreciate it, yeah. Definitely appreciate all of the help. Every little bit will go towards... Well, what will that go towards when I get paid out? If it's $100, what can I use that for? Food and gas, probably. I haven't quite gotten it to the point where I have my investments and everything set up to where I can just be like, yeah, every little bit will go towards, like, my bills are paid for, so blah, blah, blah. It's always bills, you know what I mean? It's always bills until I get everything set up. Once I get everything set up appropriately, then I don't have to worry about it so much. But until that point... If you ever want to know where the money's going, I'd like to say it's going back into the stream, but most often it's going into my pockets so that I can pay for basic utilities each month. So, in case anyone's wondering, that's where it's going. We can get nunchaku training now. Another one of my, well, I wouldn't say favorite weapons. It's another weapon I've received training in, so. But yeah, I don't know. It's, Todd said it would be a decent place to start the series. I don't know. I figure I'd take his word for it. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see when we get that far. All right. So am I going to be able to get Mastery 5 today, or do you have to wait until a certain point to get that? Because I would imagine that would be the case. But we'll see. It's not like these masteries have actually helped me be better with the bat. But... oh, well. Or a dumbass if you hit yourself with them. I mean, you could always, like, stick knives on the end of them or something. That's like... oh, okay. Interesting. I mean, you could, Majima, I guess. Okay. Now, I get the feeling the difficulty for these is going to get harder and harder each time, so maybe I shouldn't be doing them all at once like this, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. If I really get stuck, I'll just not do it yet. I'll come back later. But... oh, did he stop? Yeah, he stopped. Okay. I didn't hear the key eye. Unless he's going to stop using the key eye. He might be stopping using the key eye. Oh, nope, there's one. Okay. Yeah, this move is so freaking good, though. It just, it always, like, enemies don't seem to know what to do with it, it seems like. Even on hard mode, it's really good. Unless this happens, in which case, well, you do the best you can, but... Come on. Alright. Get around him, Majima. I couldn't go anywhere because I was in the opposite direction of him there. Nice. Break right through with that hyper armor. See what I mean? It's got just enough ending lag on it where the enemies just sort of don't... They feel like they can attack, and then they run right into it, so... It's helpful. What are those called in video games? Like, you find a combo in, like, a fighting game or something where it's just... It's so good in any situation that you just end up spamming it. It's like a first order... Oh, I forget the term. First order something or another technique. You've done martial arts and some fighting sports or in childhood, but never had a reason to do them. Just like them, and a year and a half later you're bored and just quit to go for another one. That's fair enough. I mean, it's just, you know, it's something to do, really. Like, I did that. I kind of did that instead of sports, really, in middle school. That was the main thing. I did it in elementary school, too, and then started middle school. But after Little League, baseball was no longer a thing. Like, once I got to be a teenager, you can't be in Little League anymore, and I wasn't good enough at baseball to go to, like, the intermediate leagues for teenagers. So I just did karate all the way through middle school, and then when I was in high school, I picked up sports again. I went to tennis and then to soccer. I wanted to do volleyball, but it never worked out with my school stuff, unfortunately. Volleyball is my favorite sport. I think I've mentioned that before, but I really like volleyball. Anyway, we beat him with the nunchaku, so back to the store. It's probably because I used the bat like a nunchaku. Need to see how Origin is to the rest of the series. Tell me, but overall you recommend E6 for a start? Okay. Well, I'll ask Todd. I'll see what Todd says about E6, and we'll see if he's if he'd still recommend Origin or if he'd want me to play 6. I'll ask him next time I see him. Age a bit since it didn't have any remastered versions. Still low budget ARG, but maybe with lots of good and will still play great. That's fine. Yeah, I don't expect it to be a bad game. That's for sure. I've heard only good things about Ys, other than its blistering difficulty. So I've heard it's very difficult. But other than that, I mean, I've only heard good things. So, and really, the difficulty isn't inherently a bad thing. It'll force me to play the game better anyway. So. Okay, hook it around them. Got it. Right, well, I already know that from using the bat there, so cool. So we've got weapon training for nunchucks now. Nice. And we might be able to get the last one, so... Oh, it changed ARPG into ARC. Oh, okay. Well, I knew what you meant, though. It's fine. Autocorrect ain't got nothing on common sense and logic. These people at the crab place are going to be like, what is this guy doing all day that he has to keep coming back for food? Well, it's because your food is filling. That's why. And once we're done with the training, we'll just we'll do some other stuff. See, the trouble, of course, is that we're eating crab in a row, so eating crab, like, multiple times in a single day, probably not that healthy. But, I mean, it fills me up, so. I don't think that sigh of relief was him saying love the flavor, but okay. Fair enough. I mean, he does love the flavor, obviously, because it's melting in his mouth and he's reacting towards it in a positive way. I guess that's all that matters. All right, let's see if the Dragon and Tiger has one last training for me, and then we'll be done with mastery techniques for Slugger, which is a little scary. I'm not really sure what to think of that. He can teach me how to use katanas now. Oh my god, this is gonna get terrifying. Because that's going to deal so much damage to me. Like, just getting hit's going to be like... It's going to be like getting hit with a gun. Good lord. Bosses can be a lot of trial and error and can be quite tanky and powerful most of the time. You can't just tank them and spam. You'll end up right by the game. Yeah. Yeah, I imagined it would have a little bit of a little bit more strategy to it. Which is fine. Again, like I said... hang on. Oh, I bumped the mic stand, my bad. Yeah, any time that it's like that, where it's trial and error, it's not really inherently a bad thing, because it means that I can learn the game's mechanics a little bit better, because I have to master them, or at least be competent in them, in order to, beat the game, or beat the boss. Yep, anybody who's knows any Japanese history knows about samurais and their katanas. Nippon steel folded 7 septillion times until you can cut a hole in the universe. Okay. Yeah, I from what I understand, katana forging is incredibly difficult. I mean, I've never tried it myself, obviously, but just there's a lot involved there. I mean, maybe. Okay, fair enough. Why? Are you as much of a masochist as I am, Mishima? Because that's a little unhealthy, dude. An unusual form. Oh boy. Something like that. E6 had secret bosses who are honestly a cakewalk, except one who's a fucking nightmare. Oh my god. We'll have to see how that goes. If it's a secret boss like the Shin Megami Tensei series, where you have to be in New Game Plus to fight them, I might not be able to get a look at them, but I usually don't have that much incentive to play into New Game Plus. Usually I'm burnt out on the game by the time I get through regular New Games, so sometimes I get a little... Whoa. Man, he's got some range on that shit. Ooh, that actually hit. Wow. I didn't expect that to hit. I'm trying to, like, sidestep him when I do that, so... In case you're wondering what the hell I'm doing. That's what. He is dealing quite a bit of damage with that katana, though. And he's got some good range on it, too. Yeah, dodged out of my range for that. Good. Perfect opportunity right here. I was going to say, unless the camera screws me over, which is a distinct possibility. Ooh, he's got heat now. Uh-oh. I don't know what that means. Probably not good, though. Yeah. He caught me just inside that frame of window that he could. Okay, get off our hits while we can. There we go. Back off. Let him come to me. was gonna say, I'm a little late now. I don't think I'm gonna make it, so we're gonna wait. Ah, hit me in that window again. Oof. You got me. Okay. I get what to do now, though. So I think I'll be okay this time when I do it again. The 1 in 6 doesn't require a new game plus, if you recall correctly, but does require a little bit of farming to deal damage to him. Oh, that's okay. I don't mind that part. If it means I can fight the boss, it's fine. So, call you can do 100% of the game in one run. That's good. That is good. So, you wouldn't happen to have any food at the store that I could eat to restore my health, would you? I'll be fine. Just need to walk it off. Yeah, you would be real dead. Okay, we'll try that again. Once I stop dying. You know what I should do, though, is I should send some dispatch people out while I'm doing this, so. And I should sell some equipment, too, I think. Like, oh, wow. It's worth a lot, but I don't think it's as good as to sell as it is to give to my guys. Why don't we try buying equipment, see what they have available to purchase. Item lineup expanded. Nice. Let's see here. That dagger is still there, and it's still 100, which is a possibility of something I could use. There's the Sunburst Katana, which is right here. I guess I could get that. I do have the money for it, after all. What else we got? Brass knuckles, a lighter. Unorthodox weapons are so weird. Cannon. I could get him a cannon. I mean, it's only 2.2 million. That's not really that much when you think about it. I do like the idea of the tonfas, but I usually don't use these weapons. These are more just like if I... like, I'm not sure if the attack bonus even makes a difference, honestly, so... But anyway. We could also get an Avarice shirt. That wouldn't be a bad piece of equipment to have. I think I'm gonna get that. Any other things I could get? Comfy soles. I could get a sacrifice stone now, apparently, so. I should probably equip the Traveler's Amulet. It seems like it would be pretty good, so. Let's see here. So we were getting an Avarice shirt then, right? Yeah. Okay. So before I get anything else and send out the agents, let me equip some stuff. I know I need to get some health. I'm dying, but I'll work on that in a minute. Equip the amulet. There we go. Yeah, that should be fine, I think. We can sell the rest of our stuff now that we don't need. I guess I could keep the Abisu socks. I did get them from a from the shrine, so I kind of should keep them. I mean, they're not worth anything, so I really shouldn't get rid of them. But other than that, what else could I want to purchase? I guess I could purchase a dagger too. I did have one, but, you know, I got rid of it. Yeah, I'm kind of okay with the idea of a cannon, because this has unlimited rounds in it. You can fire 4 at a time. I'm guessing it's like 4 per battle, but that seems like it would be more useful. Potential AoE on it and everything, so we're gonna get that. And replace our bat with it. And now we'll send people out an equipment search since I have the thing on. I have new destinations to go to as well. Like, everywhere. Holy crap. Where haven't we gone? Balkan Mafia? I was close, yeah. I was close. It's okay. It doesn't matter that much. I'll fix it. Good weapon suppliers. Well, I already have good weapons, so I'm looking more for accessories. Spears and crafts, imported Japanese items, shotguns. That would be funny. Secret base in Nevada. They're not saying that's Area 51, but you can bet your ass. Okay, well you can get an amulet out of this, so maybe we'll see what we can do about that. We have a lot of people that can do this stuff too. Okay, that guy definitely looks familiar. I feel like I've seen him before in like some 80s American sitcom or something. Well, anyway, let's get the information dealer. He should be able to do some stuff for us. Oops. And we'll give him that 550. That works. I know I'm spending money like people can drink water, but it's okay. It will make things worthwhile for us, so. And I still have plenty of money with which to go to the shops and eat. Sorry, I was stumbling a little bit there. Game suggestion, you really suggest either do Danganronpa or Mario & Luigi RPG. Really look forward to seeing your perspective on the first one. Oh, well, I would assume then for both, for Danganronpa and for Superstar Saga. I have played Superstar Saga, as I've said before, plenty of times. I have not played any of the Danganronpa games, so that would be completely blind. So pick one, and let me know, and I will throw it right on the list. What happens basically with it is, once I'm done with Champions of North, which is the next game we're going to be playing, I will pick at random from all of the games on that list, and one of them will be chosen as the game that I'll play, one of the games that I'll play in the next set of games. So if it doesn't get picked, then just feel free to suggest it again, and we'll keep going with it. If it's Mario and Luigi, though, I might honestly just be like, yes, I agree with you, and then just pick it myself. So. Dying. Let me go to the store here this time, so I'm not just eating crab all day. And try to do that again. Get off my leg too. I'm sitting on my leg. Well, sitting on my foot. To drink. What do I want to drink? I think I want grapefruit sour. That sounds pretty good. And the dinner menu has, I've already eaten the value sashimi 7 pieces, so. Anything else that gets me actually up on health? Or am I going to have to go somewhere else? The value sashimi gets me up on health, but I've already eaten that. I guess I could just eat it and then take a steroid or something. I'll be fine. I'm a little drunk now. That's okay, though. I haven't really seen too much of an effect for being tipsy or drunk in the game, other than when we play darts. So, meh. It shouldn't work too badly outside of our favorite. If I go, I could go over there, or there too. I could go to one of these two places and order some stuff. Yeah, let's get some takoyaki. What can I get? Why don't we get one of these? Here we go. And let's see how much HP it restores. Okay. Need 5 food items. That's not bad. Now let's get the cheese ones, since I'm not quite full yet. I should probably save as well, so that I don't have to keep like buying food items to get through this slugger training. So we'll save right here. Gonna choose Danganronpa because it could be quite different from the games usually have in these streams. So damn good and interesting. Really looking forward to seeing Mario and Luigi RPG once again. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. And like I said, I'm getting a hankering to play it. So we might just be the next game we play after Champions. I'll be honest with you. Well, I'll have to see. But it won't be long if it's not. So I will add Danganronpa to the list then. I'll look up the full name. I think the first one's like Trigger Happy Havoc or something, or is that the second one? I'd have to look, but I'll add it to the list after the stream is over. All right, let's try katana training again. See if I can get him this time now that I kind of have an idea of what's going on. I just got to watch his heat actions really, and then we'll be kind of okay. It is Trigger Happy Havoc. Okay, gotcha. Can I skip this? Oh, this is unskippable. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. We already talked about this. Let me just get the suspense out of the way. Alright, here we go again. See if we can get this last training down, and then we'll be good. Okay, good. Lots of damage. Use your next technique, please. See, the trouble isn't the first couple of hits, it's after that point. It's like once we get him down about half health, that's when he starts getting a little harder. And, well... he hit me in the middle of the thing again. 2, 3. Okay. Well, we got healing items if I need them, so... Okay. Once I see that I hit him like that, I'm going to go for a full combo, because it's just easier. Like, once I see that I've locked him in with the first hit, I'm just going to go with the full thing. It's just easier than trying to creep my way in, you know? That one, I specifically delayed finishing the combo to make sure that I'd hit him, so... Yeah, okay. Ouch. I don't know if I can pause while I'm on the ground like that. Let's do this. There, that got me a little health. Okay, we're back! 2, 3. That's it. Walk right into it. 3. Okay, one more and we should be good. Almost. Got him. Whew! I don't know if I made that look easy, but it was hard. If I got hit by more than, like, about 3 of those combos, I would have been dead. So, whew! Got him. Good to go. Those fights are good, though. I like that those fights are challenging. It's better than it was on normal mode, because on normal mode, some of those fights were like, I'm still spamming, but it requires me to actually think instead of just standing in one spot and spamming moves, you know? So. Well, if we ever decide to use the Sunburst Katana, maybe we could. I'm thinking about switching back to the cannon, though, for Kiryu, honestly. I feel like the cannon has utility as a weapon because you can't get that out of any of either of their fighting styles. You know what I mean? Like Majima has a bat, so he already has a melee weapon in his slugger style. But a cannon, you can fire it at range. Like I said, it probably has some AoE to it. So if I'm surrounded, that thing seems like it'd be pretty good. I probably should have used it in some of the Kiryu fights in the last chapter, now that I think about it. But, oh well, it's not really a big deal. I think if I remember right, you equip it by pressing down on the weapon menu. So it's like you're changing a style. On the style menu, that is. But I'll worry about that later. Right. Yeah, makes sense. Right? Yeah, I don't know when that's going to be, but yeah, that takes care of it. We've achieved all of the learning we can get out of the Dragon and Tiger. Cool. Let me take a look at Slugger style now that we've mastered everything. Yep. Cool. And now let's work on Breaker style a little bit, because where's Mastery 1? Is it here? Yeah, okay. So Mastery 1 and 2 are there. Evasive move after the enemy breaks through your guard. That seems like it'd be pretty decent, actually, so let's spend on that. Cool. And one more, probably this. Majima has so much health. It's ridiculous. Okay. And now we're going to go back and buy more crab, I think, and then we'll be in good shape. Oh, and I got a page as well, so that means we're done with the materials. Equipment. Oh, okay, we got some equipment. Maybe it'll be pretty good. The second one is Goodbye Despair. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that one went pretty nice, so. Well, you know, I've just sort of worked my way up. It was helpful that you guys were able to train me in all these weapons, so. Oh, have I finally earned you making me a meal? I mean, I mostly came here for weapon training. I was waiting for the meals to eventually happen, though, so. Oh, she's got your number, Feihu. You're gonna get yourself in hot water, Majima. Be careful. Oh, well, that's fair enough, yeah. A curio shop. Well, that's fair enough. Yeah. Not the Ghostbusters. Call Majima. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let's see what equipment came in. Equipment search results. Walking along a deserted road that seemed to go on forever, stumbled into the bar. It was pretty empty, so I wasted no time approaching the barman. Unforeseen difficulties. Negotiation partners get too inquisitive. But we got a resounding success. Nice. What do we get? Fireproof shirt, modified model gun, steel, plastic, and rubber. Interesting. Okay, well, we can sell that equipment now, so that's cool. What's currently on the suggestions list? I can take a look for you. Just give me 1 second. Should I keep this fireproof shirt? I think I should. I have one for Kiryu, so I think I will. Let me take a look for you there, Rockin' Fun. We have... the suggestions list is very long right now because there's a lot of suggestions on it, but it will thin out once the next suggestion is taken, because only the people that are on the streams regularly will, from my assumption anyways, that only people who are on the streams regularly will return their suggestions to the list if they weren't picked. So we'll go from there. But anyway, what do we got? So the ones that are being picked at random to pick from, we have Golden Sun. Frank suggested that. Grim Dawn. Earth Defense Force. It's 4.1 on the suggestions, but I think Manilus would appreciate it better if I picked a newer one like Iron Rain or 5. Dreamwalker suggested Threads of Fate. Ellen suggested Yumeniki. Kira, Straight Edge there, Straight Edge Panda, suggested Infamous Second Son. My Barber suggested Warframe. Alex suggested Monster Hunter World. Brohan and Carbon suggested Okami. One of the people that I worked with suggested Until Dawn. Shadow Snake suggested Metal Gear Solid 3, although I may start with Metal Gear Solid 1. I'll have to talk to Shadow Snake about that one. Deadbun suggested Mother 3. Jack suggested Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Might have to talk to him about that one. Might want to start with Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Although he said that you don't have to. But I don't know yet. We'll figure that out when we get closer. We'll see what game gets picked, and then I'll worry about the logistics of it. Ezreal suggested To the Moon. Old Jester suggested Risen. Omega Theory suggested Kadelka. Pem suggested Diablo 2. Drump suggested Resident Evil 4. Conker suggested Assassin's Creed. Yugman suggested Mass Effect 2. And then Todd suggested Ys Origin. So those, along with your suggestion of Danganronpa, are the potential games that I could be playing in the future. It's going to be one of those. Not sure which one yet, but we'll basically, I have a way of picking them at random. I use random.org for my random selections, and I'll just number them like 1 through, I think it'll be like 22 or something with your suggestion. And whatever it generates with the random number generator is what I will play. I'll try to do it on a stream, though, so that it's not like I'm doing it like on my own, and I can be like, oh yeah, I got this number, and then it looks like it's rigged. I'll do it on the stream. Preferably, I'll do it on a day when Cole's not working, so I can have him sit here and be like, yep, that's the number. So, we'll see. But that's how I'm planning on doing it, so. Highly recommend the first Xenoblade just because of how good it is. Yeah, absolutely. I've only heard good things about Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Although it is a very long game, but I'm not really too concerned about that. I am going to get rid of this last Stamina and Axe. I think I need to put some other stuff in here besides that, because Kiryu has those drinks from Miss Tatsu right here. So I need to find an equivalent for Majima. I don't even know what I could use as an equivalent for Majima. I'd have to go look in the shops. I guess I could get that takoyaki and just stick that there as a big health boost. I don't know, maybe. Well, let's look at the map. Is there anything I can buy where I'm like, yeah, you know, I should do that? I guess I could go look at some different places, different shops. Get your drugs for less. CP, discount store, pawn shop, imported brands. So I'm thinking, like, well, actually, you know what? We should go to the Dragon and Tiger and see if he can cook me something. And then I'll go back, but I'm thinking the pawn shop might have something. Mr. Shakedown's right over there. And maybe Don Quixote's might have something, but other than that, I'm thinking that drug shop might have something, so. Oh, that's right, he is Chinese, isn't he? He's of Chinese descent. Or maybe he's not. His name, I think, it sounds very Chinese, but. It's something you got very used to, though, isn't it, Majima? Okay, well, he's not going to make me a meal just yet. Maybe I got to chat him up to that point. I don't know. Got pretty sweet competition. Have a huge sympathy for most of those games. Yeah, a lot of them sound like they'd be a lot of fun to play. So I'm looking forward to whatever we get. You can't really go wrong in a lot of those cases, I think. So. Oh, the restaurant's over here. Oops. Let me just, yeah, there we go. Go around these guys. So restaurant's in here. I don't think we've eaten at this one yet, so we'll see what's here. I have no idea. Looks a little more informal, which is fine. Sure, what you got? Oh, we have eaten here. Okonomiyaki, whatever that is. Beef and Welsh onion. Japanese pancake with beef sinew and Welsh onions. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Cool. We're full on everything. Still looking forward to having your pick. You'll be happy with most of those choices. That's fair enough. A lot of the suggestions have been really good, though. Like, people have been picking some very, very solid choices. It's not like, you know, it's not. I mean, it's not a lot of obscure stuff that I'm like, are you sure? I'm not sure about that one. Like, I kind of was like, I'm not sure with this. That was how I felt a little bit about Earth Defense Force, And then I kind of looked into it a little bit. I didn't look into like gameplay or anything. I just looked into like some of the trailers for the newer ones. And I was like, you know what? This is just crazy and cheesy enough to work. It almost reminds me of like if I was playing this game, except I had an assault rifle and I was hunting aliens. Like it's that crazy, stupid kind of fun. It looks like. So we'll see how all of that goes. Let me go around these gentlemen. I'm gonna try the drugstore and see what they've got first. Well, first I'm gonna fight these guys. Well. Come on, gentlemen. Come get some. I don't know why I keep using the same move over and over again. I could probably start using something that isn't just that. There we go. Breaker style is so ridiculous. Well, I'm glad. Don't mess with a breakdancer, man. They're crazy. They'll style all over you. Alright, drugstore is right where this couple is, basically. Oh, excuse me. I apologize. I didn't see you guys there. And I missed my store. It's right here. Pardonnez-moi. For the Assassin's Creed franchise, you'll be honest, the first ones, you'll like the first one, are really fun. I played 3 myself. I thought it was pretty fun from what I played of it. I haven't played it in a long time, though, so it'll almost be like experiencing it for the first time, so yeah, it'll be interesting. Need to win. Sports tester and lifeless drink brings out the diehard in you. 3,000 milligrams of taurine. That sounds like a heart attack waiting to happen. But I could be wrong. I should probably start investing in toughness double Z's at some point, though. Well, we'll worry about that later. Die Hard drink, Die Hard max. I have no idea what these do. So I guess I could just buy one as a test, and then buy if it does anything else, I can be like, well, let's buy the other ones. Let's see what it does. Okay, it's a health boost, and it's probably also a heat boost. So you know what? I think I'm gonna get the max ones. There we go. Now we're good. Alright. Well, the other stores could have had something, but I got what I needed. We're good. Yeah, I was so sorry. I became French for a second. I know. That's bad. I mean, it's not bad. It's just... I know how to say pardon me in French. That part definitely stuck with me, so... What is Earth Defense Force? It's this kind of like... It almost plays like a B-movie, like one of those old monster movies, sort of. It kind of reminds me of like if you were in a Godzilla movie as a human being and you had to use whatever technology was available to you to try to kill these giant monsters. It's sort of like XCOM, except instead of a strategy game, it's an action game, like an action... It's not an action RPG, I don't think, but it's like an action version of XCOM, so... I think there was an action version of XCOM now that I think about it, but it's got those like cheesy like Japanese dub idiosyncrasies to it. I couldn't think of a word that's a synonym to idiosyncrasies. Like quirks, basically. It's got those like translated Japanese quirks, like for the 80s and 90s movies from Japan, where it's like the voice acting is totally cheesy and not necessarily professional all the time, and you know, that sort of a thing. So it'll be. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. What video game genre would it be? It's a third-person arcade shooter, I think, would be the closest thing that you could get to it. It's not an arcade game in the sense that you're going for a high score. There are missions and stuff like that, but that's about the closest I think that I can get to it. What am I looking at? Oh, no, that's not the food place. What am I looking at? A sub-story? Are you sure? You got a full stomach there, Majima. Hello there, how can I help you? Oh, okay. Well, she's got a leopard sweatshirt on and neon purple hair. What do you expect, Majima? Well, she's got your number there, Majima. Only embarrassing for you. Oh my god, don't take it so personal, Majima. She's an old lady. Yeah, I think we can let this go. It's not that big of a deal. Just let it go, Majima. Yeah, well, I mean, you're sizing her up based on what she's wearing, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. That is not even remotely close. The anti-boner. Oh my god. Majima. You crazy guy. Now we're in trouble. Yeah, and then we haven't done anything, yep. We just can't avoid making a scene, can we? Poor Majima. See, this is why you shouldn't have messed with her, man. What exactly is an obitarian? I've never heard the word before. That's your SAT word for the day. Ha! Oh wow. So she's got all that worldly experience so that she knows how to get under people's skin, huh? Interesting. Well, yeah, but she knows how to use it. Oh, God. I don't know when next time we'll be there, Majima, but I think if we mess with her, it's only going to lead us to more trouble. Where did she go, anyway? No idea. Okay, so we'll go down to Breakdancing Alley, then we'll head across to our friend in the park, and we'll see what they've got going on, and then we'll head back to the warehouse. That might be the whole stream, honestly, at the rate I'm going. So, had an awesome idea to lay your head against the pillow with wet hairs, and now you're just going to pretend you're Sonic. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I've done that before. It's like instant regret. Sometimes you get Super Saiyan hair. Hey, Conker, it's going good. How's it going for you? Alright, well, we've met with an untimely fate from that one lady. Of course, the problem is that Majima can't really go around letting his reputation get ruined, can he? Because he's kind of the cabaret leader at the Grand, so he kind of needs to keep that intact. Excuse me. But it's a side story, so I don't think it'll have that big an impact. Okay. Well, that takes care of that. Let us head down to the breakdancers and see what they've got going on. Oh, a victim. I might get a plate out of this. I can sell at the pawn shop. Since you have long hair, it's super instant regret. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, boy. Knew the license plate's on your car after class. Oh, nice. Cool. That's good. Yeah, definitely don't want to wait till the last minute on that thing, because you wait too long and, well, you're not driving for much. I helped clean a whole bathroom today. It sucked. But it's done, so at least there's that. So we've both been productive today. Oh, I'm asking for it, alright. Let's see what you got. Come on. They're all backing off now. They're like, what the hell is with this guy? What drugs is he on? Nice. Nice. Alright, friend, you want some? Knock you into the river. There we go. See, if I had the quick change clothes with the Majima, I'd be like, oh, it would be so good. Because I could just instantly switch and do the big bat attack that he does. A diamond plate. Oh my god, how much is that going to sell for? I don't want to wait. Let's go find out. Mr. Shakedown's right there. But I can get away if I go this way. Let's go down this alley. There is a way to get through from here. Yeah, it's right over here. Okay. Cool. We got away there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not counting on, where is the pawn shop? Oh, it's right over here, right? Yeah. I'm not counting on beating Mr. Shakedown just yet. I don't think we've got it in us. We will, but that time is a little far off, I think, so. Oh, it was last minute they were due today? Okay, well, good. I'm glad you got it taken care of then, at least, Conker, because, yeah, if you waited one more day, it would have been bad, so. You had to Google Translate license plate? Oh, yeah, sorry. I guess I should have mentioned that. I didn't think about it. My bad. Okay. Well, now, that is a lot of money to just give to a random passersby that helps you, prevents you from getting mugged. Now I know why the guy was getting mugged. Jesus Christ. He has more money than Kiryu, and Kiryu owns real estate. What the hell? What the hell? Where did that guy was a kid. Where did he get that? Is it a family heirloom or something? Good lord, man. We're rolling in dough now. I need to invest in myself before Mr. Shakedown decides to pay me a visit. God. Yeah, it would have been a pain if you didn't, so I'm glad you got it all taken care of. Mastery 1 through 5. Well, we can get Mastery 2 now, and Mastery 1, actually, so. There's 3 and 4. Where's 5? Over here. Oh, it's past the Master. Oh, no, I see it. Okay, so you have to go this way to get to it. Alright, interesting. The heat gauge will rise when you deftly evade an enemy's attack. Okay, that sounds like it'd be pretty good. I can buy all the 2 million yen ones like it's nobody's business now, so that's fine. Rise and you perform a jumping flourish near the enemy, so R2 is a jumping flourish. Okay. Well, I have to buy this first, but... That explains why it wasn't dealing that much damage. Okay, because I didn't have Power Surge yet. Got it. And Phantom Turn. Hold L1 and left stick, then press X. A highly evasive spinning move that can be performed when you have your guard up. Am I going to Michael Jackson this shit? Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on a second here. Spinning leg attack after being knocked to the ground. Triangle while on the ground. Ooh. Very nice. And Power Surge 2. Don't sweat it, this term is just so rare to hear in a random chat you kind of forgot about it. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, that's alright. No harm done. White Tiger Spirit. So that's the jumping flourish. Okay. Alright, what else we got? Disruption immunity. Makes you immune to stun or paralysis effects from weapons like stun guns. Applies at the first heat bar. That's kind of nice. I like that. Well, there's 15 million yen ones to buy first, so... Utilize torque to fling a weapon lying near your feet. You'll need a good eye for one-handed weapons. Circle near a small weapon. Let's see, we got 91 million left to spend, so I can spend on like 15 million things. Essence of the Last Stand. Counterattack when the enemy breaks through your defenses. Triangle when guard is broken. That sounds like it'd be useful. Rise when you strike a freeze pose. After tapping square and triangle repeatedly near an enemy. Yeah, I do that a lot, so. On a heat loss, take damage from an enemy attack. That's a 50, right? Yeah. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. So we've got 15 million yen things. So let's just buy them all. We'll be out of money again, but that's okay because it means that I've still got plenty of pocket change even with those gone, and it means that I've got this all good to go. So we're hitting some limits today. I mean, we're not quite hitting the limits because we're not on the 50 million yen things, but we're investing in ourselves quite hard today with Majima. I might try to get a 15 million in Slugger though, since I just invested in like almost all of them in Breaker. Let's go look. We can get in here. I've got a lot of stuff in here. That's a 50. That's a 15. All out hit takes full advantage of the baseball bat's design. Triangle after circle break guard. Oh yeah, that's the one I wanted, wasn't it? Heat gauge drops over time, and heat gauge rises when you attack an enemy. That sounds good too. Boost the hit count of the bat nunchaku's swing. I use that all the time, so. Alright, well this seems like it'd be pretty good. It'll make the circle attack pretty good. So I'm gonna try getting that. And there goes all the money I just got from that plate. Oh, you're lagging horribly. Alright, sorry, Conquer. Hopefully it stops lagging for you there. That's no good. French term is so stupid you can't imagine how much of a pain to pronounce when it's not your native language. So it's... I'm going to give this a try, Rockin' Fun. Let's see. Plaque d'immatriculation. Something like that. I'm sorry if my French accent is terrible. It's hard to switch on the fly, I gotta tell you. But, yeah, that's my best guess at saying it. I don't know how close I got, but you know. See, Breaker's all the way over here, but that warehouse is just down the street. Alright, well, we're going to turn around. We're going to go after Breaker. Today might be just a, we're investing in all of our techniques day. I'm not really sure yet. We'll see. Let's hope Mr. Shakedown isn't too far around here. Just turn the corner and there he is again. Be like, okay, come on, man. Okay. This is the alley. Let's go check it out. Now that I've got a bunch of points on me for this, let's see what the breakdancers can do. I'm sorry. Maybe this... Like, I feel like this is kind of racist for me to say it, but what the hell is wrong with their faces? Why do they... Like, why are they... Why do their faces make them look like... monkeys, I guess? Like, they look like those... This is totally... I'm sorry. It's so racist. I can't even imagine. But they just... They're so caricaturized, you know? Like... They're so exaggerated. The features of their face are so exaggerated. It just... Why? What purpose does it serve? Made it sound like it was German. Oh, that's hysterically funny. Oh, man. Yeah. Well, I'm glad it was funny. I don't know. It's hard when it's... Like you said, it's hard when it's not your native language, so... Think you're back? You lagged super badly earlier. Oh, that's not good. Did you see the plate that I sold there, Conquer? When we fought the goons against that to get that victim saved, we got a plate that sold for 100 million yen. So I just spent like all of it. So, and now we're checking out Breaker style. We're seeing what the Breaker teacher can tell us. You guys are gonna fight me? Okay. Right, of course. So I'll fight you with Breaker style. Oh my god. Yeah, just gotta make it entertaining, I guess. Okay, so it will actually be a real fight. Okay, fair enough. Thinking the same with the face. They just feel out of place compared to most faces in the game. I don't think they're natives though. I think they're from a different country. If they're not, they're from the sticks. But yeah, they look so funky compared to like you look at Majima's face and you're like, okay, that looks like a normal human face, you know. And then you look at this guy and you're like, okay, but why do the features look so off? He's in like the uncanny valley. It's ridiculous. Okay, so Areshi's going to train us in Breaka Battle. That was probably a Japanese accent that sounded German, so my apologies. So over on the bridge, huh? Okay. I love how they did that all in sync. That's funny. Lag just said I was starting to upgrade the styles. I think the last thing I heard talk about was something about Michael Jackson. Oh, yeah. I got a backstep of some kind where I can guard and, like, do this thing. Okay, so I can, like, back up somehow. Wow. Oh, so that's that rotor spin thing that we got. Okay, that's cool. Nice. Come get some. Oh, he's doing the rotor thing too. Man, that big guy just keeps getting shit on. He's not having a good day. There's not enough spins on that little thing, but that's okay. It just feels like I never hit anybody with it, you know? That's all. I totally went underneath his attack there. That's great. Nice. Wow, okay, so he's got the rotor, so I gotta be more careful with him, knocking him down. Okay. So it's just to survive and get as much money as you can, huh? So it's kind of similar to the beast mode then with Kiryu. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay. I could just beat up his friends instead of him, so. Wow. I don't know where he got that from, but alright. Nice. Okay. And done. I got 3.7 million fake money, so that's cool. Yeah, it is a good thing I have so much HP, that's for sure. Start getting beat up by multiple people and it's like, oh god. Kind of face definitely exists, but the fact that 3 of them look exactly the same feels more like a developer joke than anything else. Yeah, you're probably right, that probably is the joke. You think? Yeah, we got 3.7 million yen out of it, so I'd say we did pretty good. I just need to learn the moves a little bit better on Breaker, that's all. Oh, okay, cool. So I got like a fourth of it. Okay. We did. 20%. So who gets... So who gets the other stuff? Do you get the... So it's like 20, 20, 20, 40? Is that how that goes, or... Well, true. You're paying for their hospital bills, man. Alright, fine. Yes, absolutely, with the bat training, too. Yeah, that's what we were doing before you got here, Conquer. We finished up training in Slugger mode. So... Yeah, of course you did. Uh-huh. Well, it will help you with your breaker style moves there, Majima. So, yeah, it's totally a joke because like look at the way that they all move at the same time. I know that they're supposed to be synchronized because they're dancers, but totally a developer joke. There's no way it's not. I wonder who's going to train us in thug mode over here because that's what that is all about. How about we do 2? We'll do 2 breakers and this time, and then we'll do 2 more next time. Like the next time we take control of Majima, that is. So. Oh, okay. So what kind of new moves you thinking of? Yeah, what you got? Essence of Friendly Fire, Pose Soul Finisher, Dash Pirouette, Rolling Snake. Essence of Friendly Fire. We'll just go all the way up and down the list. We'll see what this does. It sounds like a terrible idea, but then again, when do I ever fight with anyone other than myself with Majima, you know what I mean? So. As soon as you see one of them try to hit you. Between 2 enemies, press triangle as an enemy attacks. Do not enter an R1 stance. Okay. Let's give that a shot. Practice! Bring it home! Caught between 2 enemies, press triangle in time with enemies' attacks. Don't enter fighting stance with R1. Okay. It's a heat action. Okay. Got it. Oh my god! That's awesome. Okay, so they don't even have to really be attacking you either. You can just activate it as soon as you're in the midst of them. That's really fun. I like that a lot. Okay, maybe they do have to be attacking you then. All right. Come on, chuckleheads, let's do this. I love the nut kick. It's so great. I should have healed before I did this, but that's okay. Wouldn't the thug mode trainer be the old guy who at one point said he'd go to the mountains to train? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'll be honest, I totally forgot about him, Conquer. I don't know how, but yeah, I totally did forget about him. He probably is. You're probably right. Okay, we got the Essence of Friendly Fire. Cool. I should go to a store and eat, I think. Oh, Kamien's the one that I that sucks, because Kamien's the one where I have to get in that sub-story with him. I guess I could still do it. It's no big deal. Need to ask you, is there genres or kind of games that I'm reluctant to? DR is already a strange bag, but help you choose for future game suggestions. Probably just request Mega Man Zero next time. I'll be honest with you, I was a little reluctant when XCOM was suggested because strategy RPGs are not really my thing at all. I'm not very good at them at all. But it was okay. So really, I don't think there's a specific genre where I'm like, oh, I'm not really a fan of it. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I've played where I've just straight up been not okay with it. If it's a competitive online multiplayer shooter, you might get one stream out of me. That's about it. So if you suggest like Fortnite or COD or something stupid like that, I'd be like, okay, it's an April Fool's joke now. Because I'm not good at competitive online multiplayer games at all. I'm good at cooperative ones, but not competitive ones. I'm terrible at competitive. I have no sense of competition when it comes to playing video games. So, anything else? I can't really think of any video game genres that I'm like completely not a fan of. Honestly, I'm open to anything, so just whatever you want. How can they still dance when their dream of having children has been kicked? That's a good question there, Rockin' Fun. Asking the real questions here, so. Oh, you recently watched that VOD. Okay, gotcha. Well, that makes sense. So yeah, it's, I don't know. It's whatever you want. Whatever you want. I'm not really particular. Yeah, oh. Well, these guys are standing in the way of me and a good meal, so I get what's coming to them. Oh, okay, so that's the 4-hit one. Okay, got it. That's not a light weapon. I was thinking, oh yeah, I could do that new thing that I got where I can use the light weapon that I got, but no. Gotcha. Okay. Are you guys gonna get out of my way? Okay, I could just step over you. That works too. Whoop. I was so close to ramming right into that lady. Oh my god. I'm terrible. Alright, come in. Here I come. See, I think this is the one, I think I looked it up, and this is the one where if you keep eating here, he gets you into like this fishing sub-story to get his friendship meter up, and I'm like, I'm not all about the fishing there, I'll be honest. Never really been a big fan of fishing in video games. What will we have today? We had the soup du jour already. Sashimi platter. We've had a lot of fish already today. What's matsutake? Matsutake mushrooms. Okay. That sounds good. Did that fill me up all the way?
Oh my.
Yes, it did. Good. See, though I could be wrong, you know, it could just be keep eating here and then you'll build his friendship meter all the way up, so. We'll see. If that's the case, I'm all for it. I'll just keep coming back here until we're done, so. Yes, I did the fishing thing in 15, yes. I ended up... I can't say that I really... Well, I guess that's not true. I wanted to say that I didn't really enjoy it, but it wasn't... I guess it wasn't that bad. I guess it depends. I'm usually reluctant to start fishing in video games because it feels like too much of a time sink to me. And it's only for its own sake. So it's like, if you want to, cool. If you don't, then don't. And I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to. There's already so many things to do in this game that it just gets ridiculous. So. I forget if you had to do it in 15 for an accessory of some kind. You might have had to, and that might have been why I did it. No, I don't think that's true. I'd have to think about it again, but there was a reason why I did it, and I don't remember what it was. So. Makes more sense. Yeah, I guess I should clarify on those things, because it's like, you know, sometimes I just do things that are totally against what I have said, and it doesn't make any sense. So, Danganronpa has a visual novel mixed with gameplay elements from Ace Attorney and social links, plus all sorts of mini games and stuff. So good luck with that. That sounds like it'd be interesting. That's not a big deal. I don't think that would be too bad. I haven't played very many visual novel games. The closest I've ever gotten to a visual novel game was probably Persona 3 Portable. And that's only a visual novel for half of the gameplay, really. So, but I don't think it'd be that bad. Oh, are they? They're always asking for you, Majima. Alright. What move we doing today? Training, I guess. Pose Soul? Okay. So we already did a breaker battle. So we'll do 2 trainings and a breaker battle, and then we'll do some more later. Knock a guy down, finish him off with a lightning quick blow. Charge up windmill, knock him down easily. Triangle near an enemy lying on the ground. Foes stay down for different times depending on the attack use. It's important to choose your moves wisely. Okay. So it'll be like the finishers that we have normally for thug mode and stuff. Alright. Let's give it a shot. Oh my god, he's got a bat. Time an enemy stays down varies depending on the attack use. Change attack. Okay, we got it. Oops. I went too far. They've all got weapons. Yeah, he didn't stay down for long enough. Okay, that should do. was gonna say, that didn't look like a finishing move to me. Oh, okay. Oh, we're in between them, okay. Well, that's fine. I like watching them do this anyway, so... Okay, cool. So I was expecting a heat move, but it's not a heat move. It's just attacking them while they're down. Fair enough. After the one in Nier, you jumped to the one in 15 and felt like it was the best game of all time. The fishing at Nier was awful. Oh my god. I forget you did most of the Persona games, not going to get lost. Many people like to compare those two franchises for a reason. Okay, well then, fair enough. At least I won't be, like, completely outside of my frame of reference. Like, that was how I felt with Gothic and somewhat with XCOM when I played them, because I was like, I have no idea. I mean, Gothic, it was like, okay, I've played an action RPG before, but I had no idea what to even expect, so. The Requiem performance? What's a Requiem performance? Man, both the dogs are barking. My dog's barking and that Shibei's barking. Alright. At least I think it's a Shibei. I could be wrong. Do we have CP to spend? I have 5. That's not going to get me anywhere. So we're going to the park to check out our thug mode moves that I'm probably not really going to use all that much. And then we'll check on our gentleman in the park, and then we'll check on Makoto after we're done. And maybe while we're in the alleyway here, we can see if we can find a nouveau riche guy. Because that would be nice. No, I found a bunch of delinquents. Of course. Okay, they're goons. Same difference. I missed. He wasn't close enough for the finishing thing. It's okay though. That'll work. You dig the fishing theme in 15, you're not even being ironic. It is pretty good. It is pretty good. I liked... You know what? I'll say it. I liked the fishing in 15. It wasn't so bad. And they made it seem like, at least when I first started doing it, that you'd have to spend a lot of time doing it, but it really didn't eat up that much time in terms of my playthrough. I think I spent probably about a total of 8 hours fishing in the game, maybe 10 total. No, I think it was closer to 8. And this is in a 60-hour RPG, and I caught everything that was important to catch. Really, I only got to fishing level 6, and I still caught the Bahamut of fish, basically. Granted, it was difficult to catch it. It probably took like 20 minutes to get the thing's HP bar down, but yeah, it wasn't so bad. Apes got out of the zoo. Oh my god. Majima, you're going too hard, man. Going too hard with these insults. I know they're just goons, but... That's it. Stay where you are. Anybody else? I don't know where this guy is. There he is. Sweet. There's a word for phrasing it better. Unironically. Fuck that word. Yeah, that's definitely... It's a word we don't learn until high school. They're rockin' fun, so we barely know the definition of irony until high school, honestly. So, pristine skin. Okay, so that's a material. Not as useful as a diamond plate, but well, I don't think every random passersby that I rescue is gonna give me a diamond plate. At that point, I might as well get down on one knee, because that woman's a keeper. I trust you enough to give you this diamond plate. Might as well marry her. I don't even know if that's even remotely true. Anyway, yeah, you're right. It is the gentleman that said he would train in the mountains. Kameki, that's it. Okay, so what are the Kameki ways?
なんじゃと
I mean, consider what we've done for this entire episode, Majima. We've pretty much just been killing time. Oh, jeez. Your former power level? Alright. Let's see what you got. Kameki Warrior Arts, Mind Arts, Assassin Arts, Vital Arts, and Annihilation Arts. I mean, as much as I'd like to start with Annihilation, I feel like it would kind of trivialize all of the rest of these, so let's just start with the Warrior Arts. Okay. Let's check them out. Okay. Well, we'll have to see how the mastery tech, like if this is a mastery technique for thug mode thing. Probably. Let's find out. Yep, thug mode. Well. Now I do know one thing about thug mode, and it's that this combo, the 4-square combo, is really good. So I will attempt to use it as much as I can. New move occurred to you during your bout with Kamekis. Precise strike is unleashed after a quick step. Okay. Press X, then triangle. Ah, okay. Ouch. So what if I die during this tutorial? Is that a... That's not good, huh? Let's see. Yeah. Alright, let's get away from him a little. I'm trying, but it's not really as easy as it makes it seem like. Okay. So it's got a little startup on it. Okay. I see. So you can even do it sidestepping too, so that makes it a little easier to do. Okay, that makes it a little easier. See, locking on made it a lot easier to do that. Probably quick-stepping itself is a little easier too. Practice complete. Bout against Kameki's not over. Okay. I'm messing around too much. I'm gonna need a healing item in this first fight. That's not a good look, man. Alright, we got him. That's cool. As long as I know that combo, I should be okay. It works better than I was making it look like it works. Just trust me on that one, so. You unlocked overhead, yeah. Pretty damn useful for casual phrasing, but no God's one's going to be so hard to pronounce correctly. Yeah. I get you. It's, you know. There are going to be words like that. It feels the same way, though, if it makes any difference. When certain French words, I look at them and I'm like instantly intimidated. I'm like, what? How do I even? So, lock on this game is usually a life changer. Yeah, typically it does make a big difference. I'm still not used to it, though, honestly. You don't fight one-on-one opponents often enough for me to be like, yeah, I'm really used to using it. But we'll see. Okay, good. I'm glad that you're making things work for you. He was trying. So what I think I need to do then is I need to backstep and then use that quick attack. It's a little easier that way because you duck underneath some of the attacks. So, evasion strike. Thug cunning, evasion strike. Nice. Well, remember, it's not like he's in a Dragon Ball Z game or something, Kameki, so... Alright. Fair enough. But yeah, Thug style is pretty good from what I understand. It's just I'm not very good at drawing out its potential, I guess. Alright, where's the closest restaurant? Kamian is the closest restaurant. How bad off am I? Oh, I'm not too bad off. I'll be okay. I'll just limp there. It's fine. And then we'll check in with our friend there after we're done. Don't mind me. Just casually losing a lot of blood through this suit. It'll be okay. I'll be fine. No, I don't need a tissue. I'm good. It'll bleed through the suit anyway. What I really need is a hospital, but I'm too stubborn to go there. I'm just gonna shovel food into my body and hope that it has regenerative properties like medicine and physical therapy and literally anything else that would be practical in this situation. Okay, we made it. We can talk about scary words at first glance. French has one word that's 25 letters long. Yikes. That is something. I'm trying to think. What's that one word in English? It's an actual, like, scientific term. I don't remember what it means, but in English, it's like pneumano ultra microscopic silicovolcanocoliosis, I think is the word. And if I remember right, it is a lung disease that you get from breathing volcanic ash. I could be wrong, but that's the word. If you want to know how it's spelled, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be able to do that for you.
Oh my.
They're lucky, though, because they're the only restaurant down here on this side of town, so it really helps with going here. Alright, cool. Is this going to end up being like the lady at the convenience store where they don't really have a story event until, like, the end or something? You Googled it? Did I say it's slow enough to let you kind of understand it? Oh, I don't need you, Google Assistant. Sorry. It's pneumano ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis. Okay, gotcha. I thought it was coliosis. My bad. Goes to show what I know. But that's okay. Oh, there's an event in there now. Okay. Well, something's going to happen when I go in there next time. I'm sure there will be a next time, too, because I'm down here often enough. I'll probably eat here again. No shrine, because we only have 7 CP. I would like to save, actually, so let me do that. Was I kind of close with the definition there, Rockin' Fun, while you're Googling it? Figure I might as well ask, if you still have it up. Yeah, if you don't, it's okay. I can look it up later. Okay. So that takes care of that. Let's go see our friend in the park and see how he's doing with his son. And then we'll go see our friend in the warehouse and see how she's been doing sitting in a dusty old room forever. Probably won't bother her as much as it might bother someone like me because I have issues with my eyes with dust. Can't you guys see that there's families in this park trying to enjoy themselves? Don't be an ass. Okay, you're still being an ass. I'm gonna beat your friend up because of it. Should have used that move that Slugger has where I can just beat him in the face with it. Oh well. Like when you switch styles, you beat him up. That's okay. Not even going to try spelling it. Yeah, I get you. I was super accurate with the definition. How did I remember that? Oh my god. That's incredible. I'm picking up this telephone card. I can't not. I'm sorry. It's a shiny. I can't avoid it. Okay, I'm getting out of here, Mr. Shibe. It's fine. Okay, where is the guy? Is he over here? I see the event marker. Did I just not get close enough? Maybe. Maybe with the goons there. Yeah, I just didn't get close enough. Okay. Hi, what can I do for you? Yep. In case you were wondering, the guy that got his face altered was here in the park. Apparently he was the kid's father, and he got in a big accident with the Yakuza. It was Yakuza related. We don't know what it was exactly, but he had to have surgery, and he had to be basically put in witness protection so he couldn't see his family. At least that's what he's told me. Now that this little boy's gone, it's either he's going to have gone after him because he's not here in the park, or he was lying. I'm not really sure. We'll see. No idea, but you were even accurate with the order you said it compared with the Wikipedia definition. Oh boy. Sometimes those Latin... well, I didn't take any Latin classes, but as a part of some of my psychology classes that I took, like I took neuropsych, and one of the units in neuropsych was literally just us learning Latin light, basically, so that we could tell what all the prefixes and suffixes meant for a lot of this stuff. So... Okay, phrasing, Majima. Played ball with him. Say that. Huh. I wonder where he could be. Yeah, he keeps that ball with him, so he wouldn't have been gone. Okay. Where could this kid have gone? Now I'm worried. I gotta find this kid. Let's see. Uh-oh. Who else wants some? Oh, Mr. Shakedown. He's stuck. That's funny. I need to get the hell out of here. Where can I get the hell out of here without him, like, killing me? Excuse me, sir. Oop, my bad again. I'm just trying to make sure I don't get killed by a giant of a man. I apologize. Oh, there he goes. Okay. Oh, wait, he's coming back. Is he trying to find me? I can't tell. You didn't think this game was going to turn into Metal Gear Solid today now, did you? I don't want to fight him just yet. I don't think it's a good idea. See, the problem is that he doesn't stun when I use the nunchuck thing with my bat. If he did, I'd be all over this fight. Like, he'd be dead in an instant. We'd be fine, but he is not. Oh, okay. There's an event down here. Maybe that's where our friend is. There he is. Yusuke, what you doing down here? Explains quite a bit. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, see, that's where a lot of my Jeopardy knowledge comes from, really. Jeopardy, in case you didn't know, Rockin' Fun is an American program. They guess, well, not guess, but it's like a trivia show, basically. It's an American trivia show. But, so that's where a lot of my Jeopardy knowledge comes from, is just like the random facts that I know, is a lot of just stuff from classes or research that I've done, so I don't know why I remember it. It's a little weird sometimes. It's like, where did you get that from? But anyway. Personally went for the art class, literature, and drama. Gotcha. So you're probably more on the up and up with that sort of stuff than I would be. I can't say that. Did I ever take... I think I took one literature class. It was an American Pluralism, I think, was the class that I took for literature. I have never taken a single drama class, but I have always wanted to be an extra in some of the movies that they film in my area. It's not close for me to go to the metropolitan area where they film stuff, but it's always been a thought in the back of my head. Just never actually done it, that's all. Scary people. Uh-oh. I got a bad feeling about this. They tried to take you? Probably wanted to use him as, yeah, blackmail for Akatani. Oh boy. Oh my god, Mr. Shakedown is right behind me. I hope this doesn't end soon. Because, oh, he's gone. Okay, good. Instead of teleporting behind me, he was behind me. And then he teleported away. What a nice guy. Here, let's get you back to Mom there, Yusuke. That would, so she stops worrying. Hmm. Speak of the devil, here he is. Oh, there's about to be, because there's about to be some thugs that are going to be, yeah, wanting to beat you up. Well, if we fight in the park like this, we've at least got some wide open spaces for me to swing for the fences. So. Uh-oh. They take her hostage? Maybe that was a little bit of a mistake then, huh? It might bother him, but it'll bother me. I know these people. Yeah. Psst, Otacon, I'm trying to sneak like a Yakuza, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap from my ass cheeks keeps alerting Mr. Shakedown. We should pay David Hayter to say that. I should just go on Cameo and be like, hey, David Hayter, can you say this for my stream? Because I think he has a Cameo account. It's funny, a lot of voice actors have been making those accounts, though, lately, where they'll just... You pay... Basically, the idea is that you pay them some money on this site. Like, they take, like, a credit card payment, right? And they'll say, within reason, obviously, they'll say what you want them to say there. Like, like those videos where they go to McDonald's or Taco Bell or whatever and they order stuff over the thing sounding like Solid Snake. That's a Cameo payment. So, at least I think that's how it was. But it's a cool idea. I like that. And I feel like more voice actors should jump on that, because I feel like it'd be funny to just see them just being completely candid and in character in the most random real-life situations. So, yeah, he probably did teleport in front of me. You're probably right. I'm probably going to get out of this event, and he's going to be right there. So, it's going to bother Yusuke. Okay, but why, though? That's not much of a choice. Also, you just threw a knife at him, so what if he threw it back and, like, stabbed you in the chest or something? That's not amicably. There's a child here. Alright, Akatani, don't even think about it. It's about to, because I'm about to step in. Because it looks to me like she already got away. Yeah, really. Nope. Might as well. Let's get this over with. Yeah, you got the knife, so if they try to get on top of you there, just swing at them with the knife. Alright, here we go. Bring it on, you jerks. Oh my god, one's got a gun. Okay, priority to the gun guy. Okay, gun guy's dead. We're good. Okay. Well, that takes care of that. I probably should have used Slugger, but I was like, you know what? There's a bunch of them. We're in Breaker. I gotta take care of the gun guy, so I just said, let's just stick with Breaker. Got those 2 hostages. Yeah, never mind. Dealing so much damage compared to last time. I bought a, when I was buying all those upgrades in Breaker mode, I bought a Power Surge node, which increases the damage that Breaker mode does. So that might be why I'm doing more damage than before. Like, I was dealing less damage previously, but that Power Surge node increases my damage passively. So, yeah, that's why. No, it really isn't. Oh boy. Remember, I just did beat you into the ground. You want some more, I'll keep giving it to you. Damn. They're not very good at their jobs, these people, are they? Well, he's the Japanese version of Liam Neeson. What do you expect? Oh, is it? I wonder what his new line of work exactly is. Did we see what his new line of work was? I feel like he told us. Well, either way. Let's see how he handles this situation. Did she ever say her name to him? Don't want to make yourself suspicious now, do you? I mean, I don't think she cares. Her kid is okay, so that's the main thing. What do we get? A Sakura Storm. Oh, a katana. Nice. Well, that's big of you there, man, but... Alright. Bit of a bittersweet ending, but you know. I feel like I know him. I don't know, man. Seems like the kid's got your number. It's a tough situation, Majima. Can't even imagine myself. Okay, well that took care of that. Now where to? Let's see. I guess we can go back to the warehouse. Now we can actually continue with the story. Now that I've caught up on Majima's dramas and his, you know, other stuff, so. Yeah, beat you to it. Yeah. See an actor now? If so, let's ask him right away. Do the dummy thick meme? Yeah, I should. I don't know. You do have to pay for it, so I'll consider it. I'll think about it. Rockin' Fun. We'll see how it all goes. I'm pretty sure he has a Cameo account, though. I'd have to look, but I'm fairly certain. Well, maybe I'll look later. Maybe I'll look when I get off the stream. I see she's still here. I mean, technically I haven't been that far, that long away, really. Okay, with the story, now there's side quests that need to be done. Yeah, I know.
あいつは一発二発撃たれたとこで死ぬ玉やないな。ピンピンしとった。
そっか。よかった。
So now what do we do?
でもそれじゃあの話も全部聞いたの。
Yep. Got it straight from the secondary horse's mouth. Not from your mouth, but from his.
長いことえらい目に遭ったんやなお前。いや、今も似たようなもんか。自分殺しに来た男とボロいそうに缶詰。
Yeah, I can't say it's like luxury amenities there, can
コ
you?
ウモリの入れ墨のことは多分お前が狙われとる理由とちゃう。リーもそう言うとった。
そう
So what do we do about these new people then? I mean, obviously one of them has ties to Tojo because they wanted Majima to kill her. Sagawa, I think was his name, wanted Majima to kill her.
辛いこと思い出させたな。少しやけど俺もお前に似たとこがあるんや。俺は片っぽだけやが目が見えん。それだけやない。いつ死んでもおかしない場所で俺も長いこと監禁されとった。
Yeah, you've only got one good eye between the two of you, so...
お前に比べたら天国みたいなもんやるけどね。俺には片目残っとった。
Right, yeah, that's, I suppose, fair. I don't know, I don't think either of you should have went through what you did, but, you know.
こんなん言うても慰めにならんか。
If you guys weren't complete strangers, I'd say give her a hug, Majima, but,
そのな
well,
ん
you
や
know.
かえって余計なこと言うたな。ああせや腹減ったんとちゃうかなあ。ゆうべから何も食うとらんもんな。
大丈夫
Are you sure you're okay?
おう大丈夫なわけないやろが。腹減っとるからそんなに落ち込むんや。元気ない時は食うに限るで。な。
Well, I mean, if she's in shock, she's not going to be able to eat, Majima, but I guess we could try. I mean, this is a hard situation because it probably feels very similar to, you know, her previous captive time.
それなら
Takoyaki? Okay, I can get takoyaki. That's pretty easy.
なんや。やっぱり腹減っとるんやないか。わかった。ちょ待っとけ。ええな。
I should have just bought some. Oh well. Well, she's a civilian, Majima. What do you want? Alright. I know exactly where the takoyaki shop is, so we'll just go right over there. I think I will go save first, though. I might be able to take a taxi up there, too. Now I think about it. Yeah. Let's just save. As long as it doesn't cost 10,000 yen like it does with Kiryu when I have to go across town, I think we'll be fine. Okay. Okay, it's just 470. Alright. Yeah, actually, that's exactly where I need to go. So, that's where we'll go. Oh, I got a CP for traveling by taxi 5 times. Nice. They're even rewarding you for skipping out on all the running around. This game is very rewarding, though, from what I understand. I need a little bit of HP myself, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay, let's get some Okonomiyaki. I don't even know if I said that correctly, but, you know. These places are probably going to wonder why the hell I keep coming back. Okay, just need a little top off, so... Yeah, let's get a pork one. We've been eating mostly fish today, so having a little pork in there is probably a little bit better for us. Yeah, a reward for being lazy? Who would have thought? Yeah. Usually the games they don't reward you for being lazy. They only reward you for being lazy if you're being lazy by giving them money instead of grinding it out. But that in itself is its own argument, because the issue with the stigma of being lazy in that case is that you're not being lazy. The game is just so grindy that you will take anything to, not make it go faster. You know what I mean? Because of the way, and that's, I watched a video recently that talked about how they make games grindier when they have those like monetization methods in them, microtransactions of some kind. And it's really sobering, because it's like they use the same kinds of tricks that casinos and stuff use to get people to keep gambling their money away. Because that's where the thing comes from. When you hear about a casino and you hear how the house always wins, it's because people are roped into taking, I got all this cash, I can keep winning more if I pour it back in, and then the house takes it all. It's a very similar situation when you talk about games with microtransactions in them. So I don't know if I want to get into that discussion, because I could talk for a whole video about that, but it's interesting because it's not just laziness when you talk about that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? So piping hot takoyaki. Okay, let's grab that for him. Okay, so do we take the taxi to get back? I think we do, because that way it won't get cold. I don't think it gets cold, but I'm just saying that, you know.
So dinner's done.
Oh, is it? What'd you make?
Turkey burgers, fried in a pan, my own recipe. There's gonna be grilled onions on top, just like last time with that red wine reduction, except this time we simmered them in the refond that was left on the bottom of the pan from the burgers with the oil, a little bit of chicken stock, and we just throw them in with a little bit of butter.
Oh, okay.
Toasted
Nice.
the buns too. If they're dry, just throw some butter on them.
Okay.
There's fries.
Well, I'm gonna throw some butter on mine anyway, because I do that normally before I toast them. So.
Well, we dipped them in the grease from the pan and then toasted them.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right, let's give Makoto some takoyaki. Let's see what she's got going on.
買うてきたでたこ焼きや
ありがとう。
少しは落ち着いたんか
Well, the smell of the takoyaki will make her calm down a little bit, so.
お腹すいた。
Okay, pull the pan off the heat.
それでええんや人間腹に物を入れんと力が出ん待っとけ今食わして
Where are you gonna find a plate in a warehouse like this? More the type of
it
one
is
who
a,
like things through effort than being lazy and paying for it. Yeah, I feel like I'm the same way, Conquer. I look at the way that they make some of the stuff that they do with these games, and I'm just like, are you insulting me? I wanted to put effort in, and now you're saying, well, your effort is going to take forever, so instead of putting in that effort, just give us money. And it's like, excuse me, you wound me, sir. I was trying to play your video game like a normal person, and now you want me to just stop playing. Like, why would you pay to make progress in a video game when you can just not pay and still make that progress? It just takes longer. And it sounds like it should be that simple, but it's really not that simple. That's the trouble. So, anyway, let's go back to listening to these two with their soap opera.
This is basically just a general soap opera, but a game and also
私
a
の
kung
目
fu
は
movie.
心因性だからいつか治るかもってリーさんが。
Yeah, Majima's not getting that eye back, unfortunately.
なら望みはまだあるっちゅうことやなよかったやないか
でもあなたの目は。
もう慣れとるそんな不自由しとるんわせいぜい男前が台無しになっただけや
男前なんだ。
目が揃っとったらなお見せできんのが残念やでほんま
Well, you never know. If she ever gets her eyesight back, she might be able to
残念。
see it.
Oh yeah. By the way, there's something I want you to pay attention to in the interactions between these two. You'll notice it by the end of the game. And by extension, a lot of Majima's interactions.
なんやお前 時計しとるんか
Yeah, how does that work? Exactly.
見えへんのにけったいなやっちゃ
Is there like a braille setting on the wristwatch?
でも可愛いでしょ。
I'm surprised you would know whether it's cute or not.
見えへんのやろちゅうとるやろ、まったく
分かってるよ。でもね、これオルゴールの曲が鳴るの。
Okay, well see now it makes a little more sense. Because if you can hear it
されるんだ。
sounding cute, then that makes a little
ど
sense.
ないの音や
今はならない。だって
Oh,
時計が壊れてる。
well that's no good. Gotta find a watch repair person.
でも捨てられないものってあると思わない？他人から見れば全く意味がないけど、自分にとってはなんだかすごく大切っていうか、目が見えなくなって、時間もわからなくなって、
Yeah, that was a really bad date, wasn't it?
音も出なくなって、だから分かってるよ。そんなもの必要
Well,
ない。
now it's not cute. Yeah, I
私が
it's got some, you know, yeah, it's got some sentimental value for her. So,
本当に
well, don't go down that rabbit hole there, Makoto. That's a bit of a problem.
またあのオルゴールの
So yeah, we'll just go find a watch repair person once we can actually leave this warehouse without both of us dying,
わかるで
and then we'll be good.
捨てられんかったら持っとりゃええ持ったらきっといつかええことある
いつ
Oh, I guess that's fair enough.
いいことか。
Eventually. Is it gonna be a very eventually? Probably.
どないした
やっぱり違うよね。
Oh, you know, Rocket Fun. It's autocorrect being autocorrect, so it's okay.
おい
Oh, she took it off.
あり
Okay.
がとう。あなたの気持ちは嬉しいよ。感謝してる。
そうやないお前が必要やと思うんやったら必要なんや本当にそう思うんやって
Well, maybe she feels like she doesn't need it
大丈夫。
anymore.
私強くなる。強くならなきゃ。
Yeah, time to fix the watch. I think so.
Fucking Majima.
Is he gonna keep it? Oh my god.
まだ言うとらんかったけどなリーノさんはなんややることがある言うとったわそれが済んだらここに迎えに来させるそれまでもう少しの辛抱や
どこか行くの？
So what's the situation now, Majima? Where are we going now? Do we have to go to work? Yeah. I guess that makes sense. I'm surprised his shoes are still shining considering all the fighting we've done today.
知らない。
そうか
Then the real question is, how does he know you?
けど
Jimmy's getting
なんで
deeper
お前
into
み
the
たいなの
conspiracy.
僕と狙われるん
Oh boy.
あなたは
I
その
swear,
佐
all
川って
this
人
comes
に
into
脅されてるの？
focus near like the end of the game. Everything starts to make perfect sense.
Well, of course. I mean, if it started to make sense at this point, it'd be like, well, you know, it's you got to come full circle at some point, and you usually don't want to do that until you're at the end of the game.
お前は知らんで英語で
So you can string people along until the last chapter.
もしこのまま私を殺さずにいたら、あなたはそのヤクザに。
Oh, probably. But I mean, it's not like we're gonna die that easy.
Let them
リ
fucking
ーノさん
try.
がなんや考えがある言うとったうまくいったらお前も俺ももう殺されんで済むっちゅう話や
本当に？
お前んとこの店長やろ信じたれほな仕事が終わったらまた来るでええな
Well, she's still sitting in this dusty warehouse. How do you think she is, Mishima?
I mean, to be fair, she's safer in here than she is anywhere else in the fucking city.
I guess so. If you have a dust allergy, I guess it's not as bad as having a dead allergy. Because I mean, we're all allergic to dead, so.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, so yeah, Yamagata told us to check in on the cabaret clubs on the way to the Grand, so... How far away are we going to do this? Is it across the thing? Oh, it's not that far. It's actually on the way to the shrine. And I have exactly not enough, one less than what I need in order to pay for the shrine. The next ability in the shrine, anyway. Oh, okay.
Hey, look, bikers.
Let's get the Goonies out of the way first before we go from here. Okay, takes care of that. Now for you. Never stop dancing.
Casually practices disco moves.
If that's disco, then I want to learn it. Because that's some crazy ass disco, man. I think we just go down here. Turn the corner and there's Mr. Shakedown again. I wouldn't be shocked.
Turn the corner. It's Mr. Shakedown. He's like, "What's up?" And the Majima just pulls out a gun and then just shoots.
I had to Metal Gear Solid him in the park earlier when I was trying to do the last thing for the guy with his the face surgery thing. So. What kind of break? Your number one. You're gonna give a first-time customer the number one girl.
Oh, first impression.
Club Sunshine. Okay. Okay, so it's Cabaret Club, just like what we were looking for. Yeah, it's Majima. He won't die so easy. Yeah, someone buy Majima an afro already. It would probably give me more aerodynamics when I'm breakdancing on people.
Worst case scenario, you just use it as a mace.
Yeah, fair enough.
Headbutt.
Use my head as a mace. There are people that get haircuts like that, though, where they use like 7,000 pounds of hair gel to turn their head into a morning star. I've actually seen that, like not in person, but in pictures and stuff. I've seen that where people
Somebody came to the
have that.
Somebody came to the winds like that. I'm like, dude, why the fuck are you?
I can't even imagine having to do that your hair like that in the morning. Like that sounds like it would be terrible.
That the I actually found out something from the guy because he was talking about his hair in the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why the fuck he just randomly decided to start talking about his hair in his elevator to the family or the people next to him, because I wasn't giving the speech because it was 8 o'clock at night and I wanted to go home.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently he didn't sleep laying down last night. He kept his hair like that from the minute they flew in all the fucking way there. And I'm like, damn, no wonder this elevator smells like BO. This kid literally hasn't touched the shower in 48 hours. I mean, to be fair, BO is the most preferential smell I can think of in that elevator.
I mean, well, you do smell some crazy things in that hot box, considering the kind of tourists you deal with on a daily basis.
We don't talk about that. I don't want to.
Anyway, let's see why this cabaret club is so dead.
Huh?
I am going to go eat. Enjoy.
Okay.
You'll understand in a minute.
Bye, Cole.
Bye, bye.
よろしくお願いします
よろしくな。
They must be relatively new at this. Yeah, because I was getting the impression that she hasn't done this very many times.
それでは
Also, she looks very young. Like, younger than Majima should be looking into. Like, he looks like he's about 30-something. She looks like she's barely touching 20. Might just be Majima. Remember, it's a club, so it's a small place.
すみません私こんなん
Or that's the kind of person that she is. Like, she's you know, she's playing that way as a means of drawing in a certain clientele.
一応ただこの店に在籍してる
Okay, so there's only 3 of you. That would explain why it's somewhat difficult.
3人？ちょっと少なすぎやろ。 道理で寂れてるわけやな。
And she's like, well, what do you know about this
ちょっ
place?
と前まではそれなりに繁盛してたみたいなんですけど、
The 5 stars? Are they like the 5 billionaires except
ずっとこんな感じで。
more ninja?
ファイブスター。
The Majima in his mid-20s. I was under the impression that he was like 26 or 27. So yeah, I guess he'd be mid-20s.
キャバクラを牛耳っている人気キャバクラ店。
This is actually starting to sound more like the 5 billionaires the more I hear about it, though.
出店してからこの辺りにたくさんあった。
Majima did pull out a gun. He'd have to hold it sideways like a gangster. I don't know if he gets a golden shotgun, I think. But I think the golden gun goes to Kiryu.
もちろん5店舗はどれもすごい人気です。ただ閉店に追いやられた理由はそれだけじゃ。
So what's the other reason?
それだけじゃない。
Majima looks like a muscle monster compared to her.
簡単に言うと
I know.
嫌がら
She's a
せ
stick.
ですかね。
Harassment?
嫌がらせ？
もう嫌がらせするのもいい加減にしてくださいよ。
Oh, okay. I'll get an actual example.
毎日毎日朝から晩までいたずら電話したり、営業中に騒いで邪魔をしたり、もううんざりですよ。
You'd think they'd call the police one of these times.
納得しますけど、こんなやり方卑怯ですよ。
But then again, I'm guessing that people don't necessarily trust the police as much in these parts. Plus, I guess if they didn't technically break the law, or if they can't prove that they broke the law, I guess you don't really have anything. What is it with the people we're meeting in this stream? They all look like stooges. First the breakdancers, and now this asshole.
あれが
He's a piece of work, I'll tell you.
蒼天堀5スターの一人、クラブマーズ店長の日野という
So
男です。
he is the owner of Club Mars. Okay.
この辺りのお客さんをほぼ独占しているお店で、近所にあるうちの店に圧力をか
Ah,
け続けているん
I
です。
see. Okay.
証拠なんかないけれど、あんなひどいことをやるのはあんたたちに決まってるだろう。うちの店が立ち退けば、この蒼天堀のキャバクラが全て5スターのものになる。あんたの狙いはそれなんだろう。
I mean, that's how business usually works, yeah.
そこまで分かってるんです。なら話が早い。
Roach Motel, man.
立ち退いてくださいよ。もちろん今ならそれ相応の立ち退き費用と謝礼はお支払いしますよ。ただこれ
That's not a threat at all.
話は別ですがね。こんな薄汚れた店に金を出してやると言ってるんだ。悪い話じゃないでしょ。
Why would anyone thank you for buying the building out from underneath them?
あんたらのせいでどれだけの同業者たちが苦しんだと思ってるんだ。あんたらみたいな卑怯で汚い連中に蒼天堀は独占させない。
The guy that's the owner here has some balls, though, I'll tell you.
サンシャインの店長。他の店のように簡単には落ちないみたいだね。まあ今日は引き上げましょう。ただ次会う時には結論を聞かせてもらいます。
Well, when's your next visit? How do I know you can't just walk out the door and then come back in?
頑固ですね。まあそう言わずにまたご挨拶させてくださいよ。
All he had to do for that to be a real, like, for that to be any more threatening was push him out of the way on his way to the door.
そういえばあなたの娘さん東京に住んでいらっしゃるんですね。
Oh god, here we go again. This extortion shit.
それにしても心配ですよね。あんな可愛い娘さんがもし万一誰かに襲われたりしたら。
お前、娘に何かする気か。
さあ、私は別に何も。
Me, not a thing, but the rest of my boys,
がいないとも限らないですよね。このご時世ですから。くれぐれもお気をつけて。ではまたお伺いしますよ。
Oh boy.
くそ、私はどうすればいいんだ。
店長
It sounds like a sub story waiting to happen.
どうすればいいんだろう。
Should be saying shit like this near Mishima. Yeah, usually finds ways to step in.
あ、お客さん、すみません。お恥ずかしいところをお見せして。
気にするな。それにしてもなんなんやあいつ。蒼天堀5スターだったか。なんであんたの店をそこまで狙ってるんや。
It's always a question of real estate, Majima. Always in this game.
お互い手を組んで蒼天堀のキャバクラをすべて自分たちの店だけで独占しようとしているんです。
Yeah, stepping in like right now.
蒼
Yep.
天堀にはキャバクラという勢いのある新しいビジネスの波に乗るべく。
I wonder how cabaret clubs are doing nowadays in Japan. I'd be interested to see that. I wonder if it ended up just being like arcades, you know what I mean? Like they're no longer really a thing that much that you see. Most of the arcades nowadays have closed, but back in the 80s and the 90s, man, they were all the rage.
蒼天堀に残っているキャバクラは彼らの5店舗とうちだけになってしまったんです。
Okay.
なるほどな。そうなりゃ確かにあんたの店を乗っ取って完全独占したくもなるわな。しかしなんであいつらはそんなことをしてまで蒼天堀を独占したいんや。
Yeah, I wonder what that would get them. I mean, would it get them the ability to knock off the Grand or the Odyssey?
キャバクラを独占することでキャバレーを潰す力を手に入れたいらしいです。
Well, if they all five banded together, they'd have some leverage to do that.
なんだかんだで夜の街で未だに大きな力と金を持っているのはグランドなどをはじめとする大型店キャバレーです。
Right.
彼らはそのキャバレーを打ち破り支配することでそこに渦巻く金や利権
Well, that just can't happen.
こっそり手に入れたい。
Because the Grand is kind of important to me, even though it's being used to extort me.
することでキャバレーに対抗する力を手に入れたいんだと思います。
なるほどな。キャバクラだけでなくキャバレーまで独占できれば実質的
Pretty
に
much.
全体を支配しコントロールすることも可能かもしれん。
でもそんな野望のために我々がひどい目に遭うなんて納得がいきません。あいつらに屈することだけはしたくない。
Well, hopefully you won't have to do that.
度重なる嫌がらせと圧力で正直営業どころじゃなくなっていまして、お店もこの通りひどいものでした。
Yeah, you guys are kind of hurting for customers right now, I think.
お世辞にもいい状態とは言えんな。
これでも少し前まではこの地域のキャバクラでは一二を争う人気店だったんです。
Hmm.
でもあいつらによる店内での迷惑行為の連続でお客さんも離れてしまいましたし、女の子もほとんど
that's not
引き抜かれてしまいました。
I mean, I'm not above it because Majima has poached girls from other cabarets before, but you know, they're trying to muscle in on our turf. No, I don't know about that, sir. I don't think Majima's gonna let you do that. And that, yeah, means trouble for you, so you don't really want that to happen.
しゃあないな。店長、俺が手伝ったるわ。
He's like, what did I do?
俺は5スターが狙っているキャバレーグランドの支配人なんや。
グランドの支配人って確か敏腕と噂のあなただったんですか。
Do they say I'm a genius?
俺としてもその5スターとかいうやつ。
Be leaving at the end of the cutscene. All right, Rockin' Fun, no problem. I'll probably be done at the end of the cutscene as well, so no big deal.
そいつらのやり方が気に食わ。
Well, yeah, they are a bit of flaming assholes, so.
あいつらを逆にぶっ潰したので。
いいんですか。グランドの支配人さんがこんな寂れた店に協力してくださるなんて。
I mean, if it helps the Grand, it helps me, so figure, yeah, we can help each
俺もキャバ
other.
クラっちゅう業務形態に興味もあるからな。いろいろ勉強させてもらうで。
Yeah, fair enough. At least he gets something out of
あ
it.
りがとうございます。お客さん。
おっと、自己紹介がまだやったな。マジンマや。一丁、頑張ろうぜ。
Can't keep your hands out of all the different pies now, can you, Ijima? So let's see what this is all about. Oh, I can actually read chat now because it's got the X on it. Okay, cool. One arcade your brother and you would go to sometimes called Nickel Nickel, if you remember correctly. I think it's been closed for quite some time now. Yeah, the arcades around here have all pretty much closed as well. I don't think there are any left unless they're like a part of a different model as well. Like I think there's one over in Canada, like across the bridge from us. But it's not just an arcade, it's an arcade and a go-kart place. So that's why. It's like you have to be an arcade attached to something else nowadays to even stay open. So but it's not the same as it was. Like back in the heyday of arcades, man. I would go there, like every time I go with my grandma, we'd go for a walk in one of the malls around here and we'd go to the arcade every single time. Ain't the same, man. Nothing stays the same, but I mean, I suppose it's for the best. It's those places weren't exactly like, I mean, I guess they were literally nickeling and diming people, but it's, you know, you either adapt or you die in a lot of business models, and an arcade model was a model that worked in the times, but it didn't really have the ability to adapt. It was kind of one thing, and it couldn't be anything else, and so that's why they're not really around as much anymore, but, you know. Anyway. Okay. I'm already the manager at the Grand, though. Isn't that like a conflict of interest or something? Arcade and bowling alley at the mall, right near the mall. At the mall near where you live. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, as long as it's an arcade and something else, they're usually okay. But if they're just an arcade, they don't really stay around long enough. Not anymore, anyway. Okay. I guess they're giving it right to us. They'll just say, hey, go for it. Like I said, it kind of sounds like the real estate side quest that we were doing over on Kiryu's side anyway, so that might be exactly what this is. I figured the Dragon and Tiger was kind of that, but apparently that's not exactly the same. So, okay. Well, Rockin' Fun, there's your cue right there. This is going to be a bit of a long explanation, so it might be a few minutes. If you want to head out, you might just miss the mechanics of the Cabaret Club quest, and that's all. But that's more stuff for me to worry about, not some stuff for you to worry about. So if you want to head out, then take it easy. We will see you on the next one, which will be on Friday. So, yeah, we can use Sunshine's back office. Okay, it's a hideout now, which is cool. Oh, okay, so we can't switch protagonists using the hideout telephone yet, but later on in the story we will be able to. Okay, got it. I will keep that in mind. Now, can I save in here? Is there a save point in here? Because if that's the case, okay. There is, in fact, a save point in here. So, what will we learn from the manager, Yoda, or Yuda? Funny, his name is kind of like Yoda. What can we learn from the master of the Cabaret Club about how Cabaret Club is run? And what is Lee's plan, anyway, to kind of try to worm our way out of this whole situation that we're in? I don't know if we'll be able to answer that last one, because we said that we were going to answer it at the end of the last one, and this time we kind of dicked around, but we'll hopefully make some progress towards answering all of these questions on the next episode of Yakuza 0, the Stream Edition, which will be on Friday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. Hopefully all the side quests today weren't too overwhelming, but yeah, we'll move on with some story stuff next time now that we've got a bunch of the side stuff out of the way. So, until Friday, everybody, I hope that you will take care and have a good night. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Conquer. It might be like his real estate minigame sub-story. And if that's the case, we're about to get a lot of money from this. So that might come in handy. At least I don't have to go around collecting diamond plates again, you know.